Happy Thirsty Thursday. Welcome back, whiners. It's your girl P and Jarrod, my personal trainer. As you all know, I'm a big gym guy.
Okay.
Big gym girl. Gym rat.
Gym rat.
Eat, sleep, breathe, fitness, nutrition, weights, heavy things.
You went hard today, right? You
And
weren't expecting that, but I had to get you back.
You had to get, well, actually I was expecting it. And I came in, okay, background is last September. Okay, y'all know I had hip surgery last March. I was doing physical therapy for a while. That ran out because insurance and adulting is a scam. I saw my girl Tiffany post a reel about when she went to your gym, and I was like, that place looks fun. It was like a Thursday when y'all used. Do you still do the live DJs on Thursdays?
No, because he had got married, and they
he's
went on
busy.
they literally went on a world tour after he and his wife.
Okay.
So yeah, he's been.
Okay, well, that was a really fun class. I didn't go to it all the time.
R&B Thursday.
Yeah, so fun. So that was my first class that I went to. I pulled up, and I remember running in late. And by the way, we also, of course, Cinqo producers here. And Jarrod's wife, Kiana, is my very first actual guest in the stew, just sitting by in a very small room. So she's going to let me know how the view is over there. But I remember running into the gym late. I hate being late. And Kiana was just a friendly face. I was like, I'm so sorry I'm late. And she's like, it's fine, run in. I didn't know anybody but Tiff.
I remember that too. I remember that class.
And then you very easily, I wanted to ask you, I'm very excited to ask you, how did you know that I was going to, like, were you like, that girl is so out of shape? That girl is so weak, like, because of my hips? No, because you pinpointed me, and I was about to walk into class, and you were like, hey, you haven't been here before. Are you interested in like joining the gym or personal training? But like, it was like a slam dunk. Like, you knew I was gonna need some assistance, basically.
Well, it's a part of the job to introduce myself. First of all, when you were late, so I couldn't do my proper introduction. I was probably already forming the class or whatever. So that's the protocol for somebody to just come in your gym. Like, you need to approach them and tell them your name, tell them they can sit their stuff in the cubby, tell them where the bathrooms are, tell them, they need to know about the gym firsthand. And then when you go in, after that spiel, you tell them about the class they're about to take. Whether it's a hit, whether it's legs, whether it's upper body. Then you go into, you can go at your own pace and, just, try to make them feel comfortable. It's probably their first time working out in years, whatever. Let them know that, or let them feel that you have their back the whole step of the way.
Yeah.
So I couldn't give you that spiel.
No, but we had some interaction during the class.
And
I think I was
class,
like,
I made, because I remember because we were doing reverse lunges. We had an elevated reverse lunge. I remember because that's how you told me your hip was messed up.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really get the range of motion.
Yeah.
So that started the conversation. And then, I just pay attention to everything. And then afterwards, it's a part of the protocol to, hey, so, how'd you like it? How'd you like the workout? Okay. Are you seeing the trainer? Were you looking for a home gym? That type of thing. So, and
well, you
were
killed
looking,
it. You sold me.
Yeah, you were looking for it. So,
I was looking for it. I really didn't know it was going to be my first stop. I mean, I did love JourneyFit. Like, I was like, oh, this is the jam. Like, this first class, I'm definitely going to come back. But then you were like, let's look at packages. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm in, because I needed to maintain that strength or build the muscle for my hip. So I've said it a few times, but you are the manager of JourneyFit Houston, right? And how many locations are there?
We have 4 total. We have 3 in Dallas. One is a volleyball complex / gym.
Okay.
We have this huge volleyball program that the sports performance program that we started in Dallas. So we have that complex, and we have 2 main gyms in Dallas. One in Richardson, that's like an outskirt, and then one in the art district, like downtown Dallas.
Okay.
So,
I'm not familiar. Maybe
I'm just saying that. So if you go to Dallas, JourneyFit is the premier gym that you should hit.
I I post obviously all of our stories and videos that I make you film and that you voluntarily like today you just picked up my phone. I was like,
I knew you was gonna
how
ask
did
me.
you know I was gonna ask you to do that? But you guys are
we were doing the pod today, so I wanted to, I don't know, maybe if you want to intro that way.
Yeah. Okay. So we're kind of all over the place, but I walked in as we normally are. Walked in, had a great class, loved it, knew I was going to continue, but then I ended up continuing personal training with you and doing classes. And then I feel like we just kind of like hit it off as good friends because you also mentioned that you had a podcast. And I was like, I have a podcast. And so I was just kind of just like asking you for like your intel. I'd love to learn a little bit more about how you guys do it. And I remember, if y'all remember from Phil 2 or 3 episodes ago, he was a member of Poor Horsemen podcast. Jarrod's on that podcast as well.
Can I pause you?
Yeah.
What was that reaction like from his podcast? Did you get like a reaction
from his? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, people loved it. Okay, there were a few reactions. One which I felt the same. I was like, should I intro this as some sort of like I need to listen to this by a fireplace because Phil's very chill, like the way he talks.
No, it's a beautiful thing. I just think,
I mean, we were even talking about trains and threesomes, and he's like, yeah, cool. Just very chill.
He had his shades on?
No, he did not have his shades on. Yeah. Some people asked me if I was into Phil. Some people asked me if they felt like they were on a first date between Phil and I. That was their reaction to the way we were talking.
You know what? But Phil has that effect.
That's what I'm saying, because he's just like super laid back.
He's an interesting cat.
No, he was so cool.
He's very interesting.
And like I said on his podcast, he was the one who hit me up and was like, hey, can I come, sit where Kiana's sitting right now? And I was like, I'm nervous. But then he ended up being my guest and he really saved the day. So, no, people loved him. So hopefully they love you as much. Yeah. I'm not sure. Okay, so Poor Horseman podcast. Phil said that you were the guy with what did he say? With the weird answers?
What?
Like he has these like one-off answers that we're not sure if we're going to be able to like understand or align with, but then it ends up kind of working out, which I can totally identify with because working out with you 1 to 2 times a week and then plus classes, you kind of become like a therapist a little bit. Sorry for you.
I was told, people keep saying that, and I was told not to. I can't say that. Like, I'm not a therapist.
No, God, no, you're not.
But because I'm around therapists, real therapists, and they listen to podcasts and stuff.
Of course, no, but it's
and
just
they're saying like, you're not a therapist. I know that. I'm just saying, I just like to have conversations.
It's just like when people go get their hair done, you start spilling the tea. When I start working out with you, you're like, how's your weekend? I'm like, well, fucking this guy, motherfuck this, all of that.
Because I was explaining to my lovely wife that all I ask is, like, because it's weird when you just finish a set and like you're gonna talk at some point. So, hey, how was your weekend? If this is our first session of the week, how was your weekend? And if you go into the date you had, I can be a listening ear. Now, if you go too far, I'm gonna be like I don't got nothing for you. But no, it just be, the things that people tell me is just, what we go through as young adults. So I can chime in and say something and give you advice or share my past experiences or whatever. I'm kind of putting words in your mouth, so tell me if this is wrong. But I also think you probably have clients that you just stick to that are you're just normal clients. You don't really engage with too much about their lives, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe in your past jobs, but no, I never had that. I've had grown clients that just opened up to me with family. I've trained people at their house, like they got a little money, like, and they'll, I trained the owner of that building that we're in. So he even talks to me like I'm just one of the guys. So
I guess you just put off that.
I don't know. I guess that I talk to other trainers and they tell me sort of the cool ones, but they'll tell me just like sort of the same thing. Like it just goes a part of the job. Like people just want to, that's an outlet. And they know that you don't really know them. Like, we're cool, but like some of them I don't hang out with so-and-so, you know what I'm saying? But they just feel like this an outlet. Like it's just something that can get off their chest and with no regard.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's up to you if you feel like you can respond or not. But no, I'm not looking. Whenever I am talking shit and I'm like, tell me what I should do from a guy's point of view. Tell me. He's like, I don't know.
What I tell you today.
You
said, "Let it go." Let it go.
You know what is actually the most annoying thing that you do is when I'm saying something, you'll like go on your phone and I'm like, oh, he's distracted. He's not listening. Fine. I'll get over it. But what it is that you're doing is you're finding a song that is talking about the exact situation that I'm going.
So she said one time she was going on a jog at your old apartment. I think I don't know.
Oh yeah,
but you
yeah,
was on
yeah,
a jog and
yeah.
You always see this guy and you're interested in this guy, but you don't know what to do. You don't know. So she'll be talking to me about the story and I see you. She'll start hearing it. And I see you. And you're like, hold up. And then you'll start singing it and you're like, did you just play this because I told you?
He does. Yeah. At least once a session it has something to do with something I'm talking about.
The funny one was last week. The situation was, well, the phrase that you said was like, I don't even know if I can be cool with him. Like, we cannot be friends. There's no way.
Yeah.
And I started playing Deborah Cox, Can't Be Friends. Can't be friends. And she like, hold up. I was like, it's so jam,
it just comes so quickly and it's annoying, but it's good. I mean, it fits. Yeah.
But no, I just like to play around, and just making light of a serious situation while you're working out. You know? Just,
of course.
You ain't got to cry on my shoulder, but I'm here to listen. I'm here to help. But while we're here, let's just kind of make light of the situation. And maybe that will open up another variable to what you're going through.
Right. And
when you're not emotional. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense. Okay. No, and I appreciate it and I love it.
Cool. I'm going to do it regardless. Like I do that shit for everybody. But I think that's, just because you're already working out. You're already in the gym. And you're that's a sense of therapy, right?
Endorphins. Happy.
Yes.
Therapeutic.
Yes, therapeutic already.
Yeah.
And then, we're talking and you're feeling comfortable enough to talk to me. So yeah, just me using my character to make light of the situation.
What's like the craziest thing somebody's expressed to you that you just like?
People are fucked up.
You think you see somebody that got it all together. People got weird kinks. People got weird lives, and everybody is into weird shit. But you wouldn't know until they tell you.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's what makes the world go round. You know what I mean? Everyone just being unique and weird.
So keep the type of porn you watch to yourself, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some.
Cinqo, what kind of porn do you watch?
No.
What type of porn do I watch? I don't know.
Don't do it.
I don't really know.
Just stop.
I mean, we could talk about what's in the search bar history. I mean,
okay, maybe for a different episode.
If Paige goes first, I know she would.
Don't put that on me because I will.
People just weird, and that's fine.
Yeah.
We all, whatever. But at that point, I'll say that to say like what can I say to that? I don't like that's.
Well, yeah, you're there, and then people are talking to you, and it kind of stays with you in the gym. It's not like you're.
Yeah, and it's times where I'll, if it's an interesting conversation where somebody introduces me to, hey, they're a real estate agent and they, I'll go home and tell my wife, hey, man, I was talking to this guy today, or I was talking to so and so. They want to take us out to eat or whatever. But a lot of times, I just leave it at the gym, and I just kind of and then I got clients at the client, whatever. So I just kind of leave it at the session.
Sometimes I kind of hope you're sharing what I'm telling you to your wife because I don't get to see her as much as you, so she needs to be.
But that's not my business to tell all the time. Like and we do talk, but it's just not my business to tell. I'm just here. I'm really just here to help you become a better person in some variable.
I know. Remember when I ran in the gym one day, screaming from the mountaintop, saying I was in love? And then I think like 2 weeks later, I was like, I am not in love.
Can't be friends. 2 weeks later.
You turn all that. If you think you're lonely.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to hit her with that one. That's a tough. I wasn't going to hit her with that one.
Okay. I wanted to talk about a few stigmas that there are with maybe male trainers and female clients. I was talking to a guy one time. This is a while ago. And he said, I said, I just got back from the gym. He said, how was that? I said, good. He said, do you have a trainer? I said, yes. He said, male or female? And I said, male. And he said, oh, that's a hard no for me. And I took myself out of it for a second. And I was like, okay, let's say if I was in a relationship with this person or a marriage with this person and they said, I don't want you to have a male trainer or someone of the opposite sex, I might think, okay, like that's not a hill I'm willing to die on. I don't care. I'll do a female trainer. But I remember at that exact moment, I responded to him with like, well, why? Is there a story there? But also, I've kind of created a really good relationship with him and his wife, and they have a podcast as well. I have a podcast. Like, I feel like we have a good rapport, and that would not be something that I would change at this juncture. Do you ever feel like do you feel anything from that stigma? Like, do you ever have female clients that maybe have to part from you for that reason, or like
part from me because of how they man feels?
Right.
I haven't had that situation because ever since I've been training, I've been with my wife.
Right.
And we just got married, but
married or not, like that doesn't, the male on the other side might not think anything about that. You know, like the husband from the other.
I haven't had any situations where a guy came in and like, I was just hating, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I've gotten that energy until they met me. Like,
okay.
So I'll be out and we you know how we do at the gym, like we do events and shit, and we go outside the gym and do like we went to the movies, like stuff like that. So when I meet these people, we did Ebony Fit Weekend. Just an example, like I met a few of the clients' husbands. Like we all went to 50-15. We was chilling, and they brought their husbands out, they brought the spouses out. And they, this is my trainer, Jarrod. And then when they shake my hand and I'm respectful to him, they like, I can feel the energy decreasing. Like, okay, this guy, okay, and I see the ring. Okay, cool. So, but it is a stigma out there for, especially in you know, I hate to make it racy, but you know, in just in the culture, I'll say in the black culture, there's this thing where, you know, guys are, and I've heard some crazy, that's another storytelling time, but it's some crazy stuff. Guys like, they hit on all their clients. Like, you got to understand, like, in this field, there's a lot of trauma in this field with people that join, that want to be a trainer. Like, I got into it because it was like a family thing for me. My dad was a coach. You know what I'm saying? He had us doing push-ups since I was 2 or whatever we were. So I've always been fit. I've always played sports, like, and I knew I always could fall back on training, but I just love training. I was behind the desk before I got into training, but I just love doing it. I love being around it. I love being around sports. But for other guys, man, they get into it because, you know, guys been being bullied all their life, or they didn't get that girl they wanted, or they just insecure, like they didn't make the football team when they was in high school, some shit like that, like. Or they family situation just fucked up. I've seen countless, and then that builds insecurity, you know, along the way. Then they build their body up, and then they use that to, now look at me, girls, like, you know, I'm that guy, and they try to hit on all their clients and shit. And
I think those are good reasons to go to the gym though, to get you in there. Yeah,
right?
You know
there are, but they hold on to all the trauma that goes with that, and they express it through.
In poor ways.
Yeah, in poor ways. So it's just unhealthy. It's just unhealthy all around. And they get into it, and that's a cool way to get into it, but I don't think people, and I know some guys that turn their life around, and that used to be that way, but it's like, they just worked on themselves. But it's a lot of that going on, and that's why people like myself, it's another trainer we just hired, shout out to Yancey and ZFT. Like he and I have these conversations all the time because he has a wife. And we talk about this all the time, like how he was telling me how he met a guy, one of his ZFT runners, very beautiful woman, but he was never into it, nothing like that. And she used to train with him. She brought her dad to one of the run practices, and it was like, "Hey, this is Zancy. I've been telling you about it." The dad's first reaction was, "Oh, you the one that's been touching all on my daughter." Oh. But he was playing. Oh. But he was, and then Yancey was saying like that, but you really meant that shit. Like, right. But he didn't say that to him. He just kind of took a step. First of all, sir, I don't touch your daughter.
Right.
So no, and then she smacked him. Dad, stop playing. This is Yancey. He's like, nah, I'm just playing. But it's just like, nah. But that's the stigma out there. Like, so, that's what a lot of guys like myself, we have to hear that type of narrative, and it's not frustrating. It's just kind of disappointing. Like, there are guys out here that just really want to help. And, you know, in this realm that we're in with personal training and classes, like it's a bunch of women.
Right.
It's rare guys. We just asked him about coming. He go to LA Fitness. Guys go to LA Fitness to do their own shit. Y'all hit chest every fucking day, but it's okay.
Walk around like
don't forget about those legs. Yeah. Don't forget about those legs.
But I'm just playing with you. But
nah, low key, I can't remember the last day I did leg day. You know what I mean?
See,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's a lot of women that do what we do, and the guys that they come in our gym and they see me and they like, dude, how do you do this? I'm like, bro, first of all, I've been in the game. The street game, and I've been in this game. So, and I got my wife, man. I'm done. Like that don't excite me no more.
Yeah, so it's just interesting that we like. Why wouldn't I go immediately for like a female trainer? I guess I don't know. I see other trainers, Cinnamon, like Jen at the gym, like their classes are fucking insane. I've taken them. Obviously, it was just our interaction. The first class we had that I connected with you. I didn't, maybe if it was Cinnamon's class, I would have gone with Cinnamon or something, but it is interesting how females typically do go with a male trainer.
I think is it male dominated, you would say? It's just male dominated.
I don't think that's the root of it though.
Okay.
And
it's probably not many female trainers though, I would think, right?
There are though. I mean, at least for what we do.
Well, the owner of JourneyFit is a beast.
So yeah, my sister Victoria, like, yeah. So it is because, like, okay, so Ebony Fit Weekend just passed, and if you're in it, you know that there are a lot of female trainers, and in this day and age, they're all like, they all strength. Some of them strength train, but you'll see more so like, aerobic, band, just that type of narrative towards their style of training. But yes, there are a lot of female trainers. I think the root of why women want to go to a male trainer is because like it's more so like you have a goal, like it's more specific if you have a female trainer. That's just what I'm saying. So if you got a female trainer and she look like a specimen, you're dedicated to looking like that.
Right.
With a male trainer, it's more so like it's I guess in a woman's mind, it's already male dominated and more males go into this field. So let me just go with who got the science and who can help me.
Yeah, someone they feel like figured it out, probably going to push me a little bit more.
Right. And then with women, it's just like almost either it's a target. It's a target.
I think I know exactly what you're saying.
Right.
It's like as a female, I want to go get a facial by somebody with a really great face, like shiny, no pimples, like looks really good. As if I want to go to a hairstylist, I want to go to a woman hairstylist with really great hair and that looks like hair that I want, more than likely. Right. If I go to a female trainer, it might be I want to pick a female trainer that has kind of a similar body type or workout that I like. But maybe as a male, you just are gonna tell me what to do and you're gonna push me and
you just know what comes with that. But with the that's why I say it's more like a okay, I'm gonna get with her specifically but for this.
Mm-hmm. I think that you and JourneyFit specifically, in my professional opinion, do a great job of you guys are very social media oriented content creation, but it's all a part of the vibe. Like I remember when I saw that first reel that my friend Tiffany posted, I was like, oh my God, how fun. Like, and I love that there was like that vibe. Like everyone's just like videoing and taking cameras and there's a DJ. And then I went there and my friend Tiff said like, be prepared for the camera to be in your face. And I was like, oh my God, I'm happy I came from work. I have makeup on, but like that was my first time. But ever since then, I don't think I've ever had the glory of having a video taken with makeup on. But you guys have to stay afloat in this industry and, spread the word of JourneyFit. How else are you going to do it besides on social media? Right.
This industry now, I don't, I post what I post and everything that I do is intentional. I wear a lot of Brooks stuff. Like I'm an ambassador for them. And I don't have to do the most, because I'm a runner. Like I actually run. And my boy, I shouted out Yancey, like he has his run club. He introduced me, hey man, you run. They'll pick you up. You got the gym. But I just do things for intention. In this era that we're in now with everybody's an influencer, it's just like, I'm not that guy. Like I have something intentional. I have a gym. I actually train. I'm actually doing all these classes. I'm actually like anything that I post, you go to my page, it's podcasts, it's training, it's pictures, just, come out and see me. But I ain't doing all the skits and, I would, but that's not my MO. I'm about the work. And you know, I really just do it just to stay afloat. But it's just, and then the thing that gets me is just these influencers. You get in front of them, or you see one of their classes, and they ain't really like that. They can't control a room.
Right.
They can't. You know, it's different. Like when you in front of somebody, it's not like I compare it to like stand up comedy, like. When it's just you and you have to control the room, you have to give a good workout. Because if these people come to see you direct, like, and if you can't do that, like, and you on social media doing these plans, and okay, you got a good camera, like, okay,
right.
So, but what can you do for somebody, like, or how can you formulate this class or this event and make it like everybody had a good event? Everybody, like, I see people do too much talking. I see people. Not knowing what they're doing, like, and it's wild that you got 500,000 followers, and you get a couple people to show up.
Yeah.
Or you got 500,000 followers, and you can't control a room.
Yeah,
what does it equate to?
I think what a lot of them lean into is like, so they build up this following. You know, they do these TikToks and reels, and then once they build up a following, they start. They make their money by maybe selling merch or selling like online packages. I think that's how a lot of like online and that's like another realm, online fitness personal trainer. And
I get that too. And I'm not shady on that. Yeah. It's just the ones that actually come in actually, hey, let me host a class. Yeah. All right, you got okay. Let's see what you can do.
That's much harder to do.
And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Yeah. Like what? No, this is not how this shit go. Yeah. Like, yeah. So that's the only thing. But teach his own. That's just not my MO, but teach his own, man.
I posted a Wines of the Week gym related or exercise related. So I have a few, which I'm excited to hear your feedback. The overwhelming response was the fact that I even have to go work out. Is there wine?
Oh, the fact that they have
to work fact out? That they even have to go. Like that we even have to work out or exercise.
You got to work. You got to make money, right? You care about your health?
Yeah.
So you got to go to the gym. You got to do something. You want to make money? You want to pay your rent?
Yeah. You got to go to work.
You got to go to work. So it's just like, I feel you. Like it hurts. Like, but you got to get in the flow. You got to give yourself a chance. Like, that's my only thing. Like, just give yourself a chance, get into a routine, and it don't do anything but better your life.
I think the routine is really
it's tough.
Important. I know it's tough, but it's so important. Like, especially, I mean, people like lists, routines. Maybe you're not a list or routine girl or guy, but I am a routine and a list person. And like, I like to know what time I'm going to the gym ahead of time. Tell myself I'm doing that. That way I'm not making plans. You know what I mean? Don't make a plan to go to the gym on a Thursday night when I know I'm going to want to go get happy hour, because then I'm going to skip the gym. You know what I mean? So make the time to go to the gym before work. Right?
Yeah. I mean, some people are morning people. Some people are...
Right. Whatever works best for yourself.
Right.
But you just got to go.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. And then, the same women that's saying that is the same women that complain about other stuff that
it
correlates.
Was all women who said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it was.
But I'm just saying that correlates to the things that you do want. So,
Yeah. Okay. A couple guys wrote in. People bicep curling in the squat rack. And people who treat the gym as social hour and take up a squat rack just talking. Which you have like JourneyFit is more of a boutique gym. Like there's no just like open gym time, right? Yeah. So that's probably not gonna be happening at your gym, but
I see what he's saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb.
I hate when somebody takes up a machine.
Yeah,
long as hell.
Oh yeah, LA Fit. LA Fit
pisses me off. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing that's like, cause like you like, all right, I'm gonna give them a few minutes over there on that bench or whatever like that. Or not even a few minutes. I know some people like, do multiple sets or whatever, but it's like, damn, it's been an hour. He's still there. Like, talking, you know what I mean? It's like,
got all the belt. They got all their shit over there. And it's just like, dude.
Or if like.
Not the belt.
Or if you're using two machines, like they're kind of close to each other, but you're going back and forth. You're like, damn, I can't
got his bag at one. And got his water over here.
Whoa. Sounds like LA Fit's not the place to be, Cinqo. Sounds like you need to come to JourneyFit.
I go late though, so the latest is they open. you know, you can kind of maneuver through there. But if you go at prime time, it's trouble. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Yeah, not into that. People who don't re-rack their weights.
Devil.
So I would like to know a little bit more about this, because at the gym sometimes I try to re-rack in between, put the dumbbells back or put the kettlebell back, or you know what I mean, because I know you're gonna have another class and I'll do it, but I'm like, should I not? I don't know. Am I doing too much? Should I put it down? Should I leave it? Don't touch it?
If you are at LA Fitness or Lifetime, whatever, you
need to be re-racking.
But my thing is, if you're doing whatever your program is, whatever you're doing, if you go do curls, stay by the rack. Do your sets, set it down right there by the rack. Do all your sets. You need superset, whatever, and then put it back, and then go to your next set or go to your next muscle group, whatever you're gonna do. Just do it that way. Or if you at the bench, you do your sets and then take it off. Put the shit. They got the machine where you can just put the plates right there by the rack. Put it up and go to your next shit. That don't make no sense to me. I used to work at a compliance store, and we rarely got business like that. On the weekends it was big, but I used to work during the week, and I'll work the evenings, and we don't get nobody. But when I see somebody in textiles grab a pillow and leave it in the fucking rugs, it's like, bro, you the only motherfucker in here. And you decided you didn't want this fucking pillow. So now when me and my wife go shopping, I'm like, go put that back. I'm like, man, I'm about to go put this back.
So you put your shopping cart back?
No, if I don't want these noodles, or if I don't, I'll just go put it back.
To the noodles.
Or to the
You're not going to throw it in the lettuce shit.
No, because I just know how that is. I put my cart back in the thing.
Thank God.
I see them 18-year-olds out there. I'm like, man, I already know, bro. Yeah.
What's the right thing to do?
Yeah, because I've been in that position. People are just assholes.
Okay, what about people that you see repeatedly at the gym, barely doing any work, but taking photos after every session like a bodybuilder?
We don't have those people anymore. Got them up out of it. Nah, we ain't. But I'm just saying, the culture is so deep in JourneyFit brand that there's no way you ain't got time to even be. What I mean by that is you're going to see everybody working hard, and you're going to feel bad if you just sit there and not give it your best. Cause
that is true. It's intimidating the classes in a good way. It keeps you on track.
You ain't going to just come in there. We had those people. They'll see our reels. They'll see our, we've been on TV and shit. So they'll come in and they'll realize oh shit, these motherfuckers really work.
Yeah.
This ain't y'all know the reels live, but we really work. So they'll be those type of people, and then they be dead at the end of the day. Or I'll have to they won't even barely finish the workout. I have to push them to finish. So they ain't even thinking of taking pictures and shit. So
actually, I was going to ask you, how do you feel about me stealing all your people? Phil came on the podcast before you. Are you offended? Second, no. Kiana, we're going to go jump out of a plane together at some point. Can2, a photographer, came and played volleyball with me. Yeah, I've been on the nightcap a shit ton. You introduced me to Carolina. That's what I'm saying. Do you feel a little bit like I'm stealing your friends and family?
No, that says that I like to toss assists.
No, you do. You do. And I really love and appreciate it.
That's what I like to do. I'm not seeing that goes a part of in this game too. It's a lot of hating that goes on. There's a lot of ego. I am not that guy. I want you to shine so we can all shine.
No, you have been, and I think JourneyFit, but everyone that I've met
I'm just saying that's just me. I like putting people together. That's why I got into the community aspect of what I do. I love putting people together. We got people at the gym. One's a photographer and one does events. And they got together and made an event happen.
Yeah.
So that's the type of shit that I like to do. That's the type of
You've
shit.
helped me in every way except for finding a man. So I think it's coming. You know what I mean? If history has proven, you got me on the nightcap, I got a photographer, I got Phil, I got you, I got your wife.
I pulled up today and I seen Paige taking out the 2 large trash cans in the front. And I was like, she just looks so happy.
He stopped. He literally put his brakes on. He's like, okay. I was like, what? He's like, okay, independent woman. I'm like, who the fuck else is going to take out the fucking trash cans?
He was so happy and joyful about it too. And I was like, Look at you. Okay, like independent.
Okay, so what do we have to do for you? What do we have to do as far as like changing it up a bit? Maybe the routine that you talk about.
What routine?
Maybe there's a hidden routine that you've been doing as far as your dating life that we.
Oh no, it's gotta change. Yeah, we're not doing any more athletes. We've really honed in on that.
I'm not even talking. I'm talking about even the energy that's put out that attracts certain human beings.
If you want me to take off my hoop earrings and file my nails, I'm not doing that.
I didn't say that. I said the energy. The energy just comes from just your character or just your aura. Like, I don't know.
So I'm attracting terrible men. So I have a terrible aura.
I ain't saying all that. I said maybe we need to change something up. Maybe.
What would you recommend?
I don't know. Well,
give me one recommendation, and then we're gonna move to a wine of the week. So think of both.
The recommendation would be: Are you on dating apps? I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your bio and all that shit?
It says
what are your pictures?
Nothing scandalous. It says that I'm looking for a serious relationship. Like, you can have the option to put like something casual, not sure, long-term marriage. Mine says like long-term, and I'm looking for something serious. I'm really like not really active on the dating apps at the moment for the past couple months. I'd like to meet somebody in person.
I feel you.
What's something that I can do, Cinqo or Jarrod?
Let's
in person to attract a nice man that's going to be obsessed with me. There
are different. So we're in Houston. I get clients that tell me, "Hey, there's an R&B night here at it's a spot that one of my clients go to all the time." And
Urban Social.
Not Urban Social. We love Urban. It's Urban Smoke that we go to, but yeah, Urban Social.
I've been there.
But on a certain night. But it's just stuff that goes on in the city that you could be a part of, or you can just check out.
I need to start doing things in real life to meet somebody in real life. Is that what you're saying?
Someone in real life that's professional. That's you can get your taste however you want to get your taste. Like even me and her go to mixers and stuff. Like it's stuff that goes on that you can be a part of and just be around like-minded people.
Perfect. That's what I want.
I always say grocery store. Go browse around at the grocery store.
You know what? That's fucked because the guy's there picking up the last minute ingredient for his lady to cook him the meal. And that's what I believe.
See, you're thinking too deep into it now. We're just talking about starting somewhere. You know what I mean?
I'm going to start sending you like different, because I get a lot of like, you want to come out to my mixer? You can come out to this.
Send me mixers, send me events. Yeah. I'll go.
Yeah. If you go to church.
And I don't mind going places by myself.
Let's
see, that's that one thing that I don't do is I don't.
Go to Lakewood.
Let's go to Lakewood.
They out there. I know you don't.
Is that a church?
People don't fuck with Joel Osteen, but people go there.
I'm not a.
John Gray has a night.
Guys.
John Gray has a night.
Guys, not a church girl, and not a.
And that's the thing. She's not willing to get out of her comfort zone. You know what I'm saying?
You atheist?
I'm not atheist. It's just like I'm not gonna like the crackers are stale, the wine's bad.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like
how you gonna fuck? You don't say that
wine?
Community.
Are you Catholic?
No, I'm actually churches? No. For real, I've been to
She's talking about communion, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Communion. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Communion.
She's talking about Catholic churches. Like, is that what the churches?
No, I know what she's saying.
I don't know. I'm fucking with you guys. I believe in God. I have good morals. I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna end it there. Except for Jarrod. Mm-hmm. What is your wine of the week? And you better have one.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't dwell on shit.
You don't have to dwell.
I'm just. It's just gonna be like some, cookie cutter, like.
Kiana, is this what you're married to?
It is what. Yeah.
It is what.
When people come in for consultations, and they just already are like, okay, thanks for the workout.
Like they're just coming in for the free workout.
No, it ain't even a free workout. Because when I give consults, it's like 30 minutes. And I just want to see how you move, maybe get you sweating a little bit, and that's it. And then you go into their budget and all that, and it's just like it's a big waste of time sometimes.
Oh, you get free consultations for like first time?
Yeah, first timers and shit. Like that's annoying.
I just come in with like different disguises every time. Like,
my God.
Let's move to Houston. Yeah.
Cinqo with the wig on. Cinqo with the wig on.
Last week. I'm like, no, it's twin brother.
But I'm sorry. No, that's a good one. No, that's a good one. Okay, I like that. Before we end, where can we find you on social, JourneyFit, and aren't you running a Juneteenth special?
So JourneyFit Houston at JourneyFit Houston. Follow us. We do have a flash sale going on right now for Juneteenth. Yeah, just check that out on our page. Follow us. We got the best content as far as like reels and gym stuff. Yeah, follow us. Got the flash sale on there. You can follow me at JC_43. I got podcast stuff on. I post like here and there, but you can follow me because I post gym shit on there all the time as far as like our events and stuff like that. Poor Horsemen Podcast. Follow us at Poor Horsemen Podcast. Paige, she's been by the studio a few times. We still got to get you on though.
I mean, I stay ready. Okay. Well, Jarrod from JourneyFit, trainer, friend, and he's going to find me a man soon. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for being on the pod. Whiners, I love you, and I'll see you next Thursday.
I'm not a whiner.
Bye. Yeah, you're not, which is so annoying.